Yeah, so it is called astrocartography, Rohitji. So
Astrocartography.
astrocartography, yes. The name itself means that it is like a design or a map or a chart on the world map, like your planets on the world map. It shows that which planet and what kind of planet energy is active at which parts of the country, in which part of the world, and it can help you in making very beautiful decisions about movement. So now, all the people who are in India, mostly in Punjab, they get up in from the mother's, they come out of the birth of the mother's womb, and they say we want to go to foreign.
Abroad, yes.
Yeah, but should they go? And if they want to go to foreign lands, where should they go?
Akashji, in very easy language, astrocartography is a thing which tell you that where in which part of world you get the success. Number one. Number two.
Yeah.
Number two. Uh, I see during the life one person who is in some Australia or USA say, "Oh, I want to come back India. I'm very sad there, not getting success." And we see one person who is very doing good in India, earning millions, and he want to go abroad. So
Right.
do you think people are confused? They don't know where to go. They just want
Exactly.
to go.
So apparently, for example, I will take my chart and give you my example because that will be the most accurate and most precise one. We can
Oh,
understand from that. So Rohitji, I made a movement 4 years ago and I came to Canada.
yes.
Okay. So here is my chart. Okay, Rohitji. So I am in Mars and Mars Dasha, and Mars is the lord of my ninth house. So here
Okay.
it says that whenever Mars is the lord of the ninth house, or unless and until you have a combination of ninth and the 12th lord and the fourth lord. So my fourth lord is Mars, my ninth lord is Moon, and my ninth lord is Mars. So
Hmm.
all three planets, there is a my combination in the ninth house. So that means long distance journey is 100% seen here,
Hmm.
right? Now, the second thing we have to check. So here it shows that yes, long distance journey will happen. So that means you have the ability to go abroad.
Yes.
Okay, number one, issue solved. Second criteria is the dasha and the antardasha. So here, Rohitji, you can see I came abroad in the
Hmm.
dasha of Mars
Hmm.
and in the antardasha of Rahu.
Okay.
Now Rahu is sitting 12th from Mars and Moon.
Hmm.
That means where? Foreign lands, right? So
Right.
Mars and Rahu got me into foreign lands. Now, Rohitji, you have to understand another thing is that Dasha and Antardasha is also favorable. Your planets are also favorable. But now, what is more important is where should I go?
Hmm.
Okay. So in the Moon Dasha, in the Dasha of Moon, before Mars, in the beginning of Dasha of Moon, Moon and Venus Antardasha, I went to United Kingdom, London.
Hmm.
Okay, it was not a pleasant time for me. Why? You know why? Because Moon rules the 12th house. That means my long distance journey was a waste of time and waste of money.
Hmm.
So make sure that long distance journey, whatever is happening, is supposed to be happening into a, a period, into a favorable period. Number one.
Hmm.
Secondly, now I in March Dasha started in 2018 and I started applying for foreign country and applied for Canada and we got our PR and then we moved to Canada.
Oh.
But we came to Vancouver.
Oh.
Okay. Now here I would like to mention a very dear friend of mine. Her name is Andrea Mary. She's an astrologer. She is based in Connecticut, United States, and
Okay.
she helped me. She helped me understand astrocartography, and today all the astrocartography I understand is only because of her. So
Oh.
this is a credit I want to give it to her because she's my guru here. Um, she is a wonderful human being, and she taught me astrocartography. Otherwise, I would have not known anything about it. So I went to Vancouver. Now I will try to show you how astrocartography chart looks like. So here is my chart. So it first of all we see that yes, foreign yoga and foreign yoga is there. So
Hmm.
come on, we are now convinced that we are going to foreign lands. Now we see what astrocartography looks like. So this is how it looks like, Rohitji. So according to your birth, so these are kind of planets placed, and these are the places from where they are. I will show you. You can see all the planets. They are going through the world in different places, different energies. So the dark green is supposed to be Venus. The light green is supposed to be Mercury. The orange one is supposed to be Saturn, Sun, Jupiter. Or everyone is mixed up here.
Okay, okay.
So in this stage, the biggest mistake which I did is when I got my PR, I moved to
Vancouver.
Vancouver. So here is Vancouver. Can you see Vancouver here written? Near the bay. Near the bay here.
Near the bay. Okay.
Okay. So here is Vancouver. And Vancouver, you can see the black line passing very
Black.
nearly. And
Yes.
also on Vancouver, there is a black line passing. Plus, there is no favorable line going through Vancouver for me.
Okay.
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 So I've landed in Vancouver. And the closest line there is Pluto. And there is the line of somewhere Saturn.
Saturn.
Okay. Now again coming back to my chart. Now if we see, come back to my chart again. So Saturn and Pluto energy is present there. Okay. So we will come to the chart again. And now we will see where is Saturn sitting.
Fourth house.
Saturn is sitting in the fourth house. What is the fourth house? Fourth house is birthplace. So
Birth.
anyone who has Saturn in fourth house, in that birthplace, Rohiji, you say what you learned, that there will be no respect,
No
no
respect, no rise,
nothing.
nothing. Enemy
In
sign.
enemy
Yes.
side. Okay, so Saturn was present there. So I was really having a very tough time in Vancouver. In 1 month, I really wanted to run away to India, and I did that.
And
I
you burn
ran
all your money also, heavy amount of money.
almost 18, $19,000 in a month. I lost because I had to book a ticket in next like 24 hours, and so many bad things happened. Anyways, I was completely not accepting Canada. I said, no, this is a wrong decision. Why did I come here? What did I do? And so. I left back
And
to
you
India
go back to India.
in 1 month. 18th of October, 16th of October, I landed, and 14th of November, I was back in India.
Oh my God.
Okay, lot of
And
loss.
your health also becomes problem there, na? Your health.
Yeah, I got from that day. I started depression medicines
Oh my
because I
God.
went into depression. So lot of very difficult. Even I would suggest that may God have so much grace on me that even in transit I do not have to go to Vancouver because I completely hate that place now.
Mm.
Nothing. Vancouver did not give me anything good. Very difficult thing. So that is why Ruiji, I thought, what should I do? What should I do? Then I contacted Andrea. Andrea told me and showed me my chart. Once looking at the chart, she explained me two things which is very important. Number one is the third house planet.
Right.
She says the third house planet is the most important planet because it shows your courage to do something.
Oh.
So you need courage in the place of your stay, like wherever you're staying, you need to have that energy of that planet because that will give you courage to start something, start a life.
Mm-hmm.
And she told the 10th house planet. Now, 10th house planet is this planet which will show that where your career lies for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so fortunately, because I am Leo ascendant, both of my planet is Venus. The third
Hmm.
and the 10th lord is Venus. And
Venus.
where is it sitting? In the sixth house.
Oh.
Now, sixth house is the house of daily work and routine.
Right.
Daily routine, daily work, enemies, and so many things, litigations, court cases, XYZ.
Competitions.
Yeah,
Competition.
competition. So when I discussed again with her and she showed me my chart, she explained me that why and what is favorable in my chart. So she told me Venus. So wherever the energy of Venus lies for you, go there. I said,
Oh.
Andrea, I won't be able to this, that, and so many things. And then she showed me this green line which is passing through San Francisco. If we see from the below, it
Uh,
passes through San Francisco and then goes above and passes through Calgary, then Saskatoon, then Canada, then Uranium City and the dark green line in the between.
okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so this dark green line gave me the hope that she's tell me that Akash, this is happening. You have to go to Canada. You have to go to Canada. You have to go to Calgary. You have to go to Calgary. And I'm like, no, Andrea, it is too cold. I won't be able to survive there and this and that. She told me as soon as you move to Calgary, Akash, Within 1 year, you will have your house, you will have cars, everything. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I've already lost so much money. How
Oh,
can
10,
I
15
now?
lakh rupees in 1 month you lost. That's a big thing. Big
Yeah.
thing. Very big.
So Rohiji, she told me you will have a house and this and that and so many things, and I ignored her. But then my wife took it very seriously. She said, no, if Andrea is saying we should try, we should try. So she started applying for jobs in Calgary. And fortunately, sitting in India, I got a interview from Calgary. Then I thought maybe there's energy there, something, some kind of energy.
Hmm.
How can I sit in India and get a job interview? So I did the
Hmm.
interview and they really liked me and they told me, okay, can you come next Friday and meet us? And
Oh.
I'm like, oh, what the hell? I am in India. How can I come next Friday? So I said, next Friday won't be possible. Later, next Friday, the other Friday, can I come? They said, yeah, yeah. Immediately that same day, I booked the ticket and I flew to Calgary.
Hmm.
In like 10 days, in 6 7 days, I flew. But earlier, what happened? I just booked my tickets, only my alone. I said, my wife and daughter, you be here. Once I am there and I find a job and I settle down, I will call you. But suddenly, what happened? I don't know, Rohit. In 24 hours, I booked their tickets also, and we came to Calgary.
Hmm.
11th of Feb, I landed in Calgary to 2020. 14th, 13th, yeah. 11th of Feb, I landed. 4th of March was my joining date in that same place where I was supposed to be going on my
Calgary.
birthday. 4th of March, it was my birthday.
Oh,
And
yes, yes.
I joined that place where I'm working till date. And Rohitji, 15th of March, lockdown happened.
Okay.
Okay. So just imagine I being in Calgary, I got a job, lockdown happened. I do not know what is happening to me. I took a house on rent, everything. I put my daughter in a daycare where I was supposed to be paying a lot of money. My wife also got a job. Everything was working in favor.
Hmm.
15th, like 10 days in 10 days passes and I am in a subway, like going to my office in a train, and suddenly I get a call that you are being laid off because we cannot hire you right now. We Everything is under lockdown. And I'm like, what the hell happened? I came home and I started crying, and we did not even have a mattress to sleep here.
Oh.
We did because and my daughter Hazel was 2.5 year old, and so we we came to someone's house who were supposed to host us for 3 weeks, but in the third day they said no, you have to go and find your own place because your kid is too noisy, so we cannot. We are old people, we cannot accommodate
Yeah.
you guys. And Hazel was very naughty person, very naughty girl.
Hmm.
So Rohitji, we with paying extra money, we got a house like in 3 days after landing to Calgary, and in 15 days after getting a job, I was laid off. Now, Rohitji, this burden of first of all at least $1,200 of fees for the daycare for the daughter who was going to the daycare. Okay, number one is that, and 1,600 rent. So 3,000 was standing, like 3,500 was standing in front of me, and
Hmm.
my bank account had 2,400.
Hmm.
That's it. Otherwise, everything is gone. There is no other source of income. I couldn't have asked anyone in the world.
Hmm.
But see the place, the energy of the place.
Hmm.
I got the 24 hours later. Again, my office called me and he's like, "Hey, you know what? We are gonna rehire you because we need you." I'm like, "Oh, finally, I got my job back
That is energy was working. That energy was working.
in 24 hours." And in 24 and because that 24 hours I was completely on the internet applying to everywhere. I can make websites, I can do website designing, this that. I got three other jobs of website designing.
Oh,
So in the month of April, actually I made like around $5,500
at same place.
same
In
place
1 month, where you
in
reached
1 month.
1 month before.
Yeah, 1 month before there was nothing. And
Hmm.
Rohitji, then a miracle happened. Then, we did not apply for, there is something called childcare benefit here in Canada we get for children. So we
Hmm.
did not apply for it. And, things passed. And in July and August, we thought that, from we have to apply and we are supposed to get it from October of 2020, 2019. So many months, $500 each month. So it was around 4,500 or 5,000, something that kind
Wow.
of money. And some carbon tax. And, if you put tax here, you get a lot of refund. So we got 6,500, 7,000 refund and the child care money all together. and I
Hmm.
had earned little bit of money. So within 6 months, as I
Hmm.
was just six, pandemic was at highest peak. On
Hmm. Hmm.
August, in August or first week of September, I remember last of August, I booked my house, first house in Canada,
On house.
own house.
Wow.
Not, I don't. So it was like very clear that you pay 5,000 right now, $5,000, and book the property and then pay it. And
Hmm.
I was not even getting approved for 300,000 house. Like 3 lakh
Oh.
there also 300,000 also were not approved, but I bought a 500,000 house.
Oh.
And I paid 5%. Then in the next 1 year, I worked very hard, day, night, this event, that event. I earned money, and then I paid off 25,000 completely in 1 year. And exactly in 2021 of May, I was in my own house. Exactly in one and a half year.
Wow.
And I built my house from scratch, completely Vastu compliant.
Wow.
So astrocartography, it is a very big energy, and uh, so basically the Venus energy is working here so well for me, or touch wood, by God's grace, that everything that I desire, I have 2 cars all paid off, mortgage is very okay for me, everything is in order. So
So
if
basically, this is a astrological study, astrocartography, which I think only 1% of people know. That this is a study. You only go to birth chart, this dasha, that dasha, do this upay, that upay. First, you think that where your bhagya will rise, where your fortune will rise, and only astrocartography chart can tell you. So, Akashji, this is a different thing which you do other than chart reading. This is
this is a completely
astrocartography chart
different
reading.
thing. So for astrocartography, first we have to see the birth chart.
Okay.
Then from birth chart, we see what is the significators of foreign country.
Okay.
Secondly, what is the best planet and which is the best energy for you to be in what horizon. So now I know that I can move to Calgary. I can then, if I go down to US, I can move to San Francisco, San Jose. So everything is very favorable for me. Wherever I go, I will be in luxury, in peace, and I will get good daily work and routine will be activated there.
Okay.
So now, whenever I have to move or I have to go anywhere in the world, I will first see where my Venus line is passing through.
Yes, so that means this is a different study.
It's a
When you
different
do a
study.
chart consultation, you only do the chart consultation. But when you do the astrocartography consultation, this is different study, different consultation.
It is a completely different concept altogether. It is supposed to be like, for example, if someone says we have applied for Canada, we have applied for US, we have applied for Australia. So which city should you move? Where will you get instant success? Where will you get peace of mind? Where will you get luxury? Where will you have sorrow? So by chance, you say, what, 2 years ago I was in Spain and I was doing very good, lot of money and success, everything was with me. So now we will see that what line is going in Spain
Oh,
and what energy was present there in that city, and that is the same we will apply, that these are the places in the world where such energy exists. So wherever, if you go to these places, it will be successful. Even in, if you go to Australia, you say, or if you go to New Zealand, you say that, see, this is the city from where the same energy is passing, so if you go here again, you will get that same kind of success.
so this is my suggestion to all people that before you go into this PR thing, before you give so much money to some travel agent, you say I have put my papers, I have done IELTS, I